Hello everybody, my name is Rasika Kulkarni. I warmly welcome you all in a chat with Harish Ingavale ji, who is the zonal head of Uddhav Bhalasaheb Thackeray Shiv Sena. Hello Harish ji, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
We'll have a short chat with you discussing some political and social issues happening in the state of Maharashtra. So, my first question is, Mumbai is the financial capital of our country. It is the city of dreams. So, there are a lot of people from all over India coming in Maharashtra to build their careers. And there is some dispute regarding the state language, which is Marathi, in these people. So, do you have a message for these people, and do you want to clarify any insecurities they might have regarding the compulsion of Marathi language over them?
Yeah, Rasika is a really very good question, and in fact there is some clarity required on this issue. If people are really do not know the Marathi, there is no problem. Other national language and other international language can be spoken, and it will be that respect, similar respect, of course it will be given. The only misunderstanding or clarity which I would like to bring in this is that people of Maharashtra and Marathi people are expecting respect to their own mother tongue language Marathi. They will not accept, or they are not expecting any insult or disrespect of the language. Otherwise, if someone is not knowing the Marathi, everyone will speak in other Hindi language and all. But if you see the incidents what has happened in last few months or in different areas, only you will find that dispute or whatever the allegations are there, that is only because of the wrong reaction to the language. Right. And I will request to the people, if they don't know Marathi, they should not have any insecure feeling. If somebody unnecessarily giving any trouble because they don't know Marathi, they can approach us. As we are respecting to our own language, we have respect for other language. As we are giving the lessons to the people who are doing the arguments, we are there to secure the people who are in the respect for the language. So they should not be worried about that. There is some misunderstanding or wrongly interpreted, which I would like to clarify. If someone don't know Marathi, they can learn Marathi, they can respect Marathi, no issue. But otherwise also, they will be equally treated even they don't know the Marathi. But only expectation, they should not disrespect or insult to our own Marathi language in Maharashtra. That's the only thing. Hope I clarified this.
Yes, sir. That is such a great answer. Mumbai and Maharashtra has always welcomed outsiders very warmly, and that is such a great answer because it has reflected light on how people of Maharashtra expect respect and not compulsion. Thank you so much for putting light on it. I would like to take you forward in the next question with respect to the development of the state. Do you think all these issues somewhere are diverting our attention from our main goal and main achievement, which is the development, overall development of the state? Do you have anything to say on it?
Yeah, see, primary focus of the all governments should be on the development of the city, state and country overall. And that development and progress is nothing else but there is a humanity development, infrastructure wise, thinking wise, education, health and all those things. So development focus should be there, but sometimes it happens like that. The common man, including the common man to all politicians to bureaucrats, their focus is changing to somewhere which is required things which comes in the picture, and then focus get diverted. Therefore, what I think, educated people, professional people, knowledgeable people, multi-skilled people, all should come in the politics. Right. Nowadays, this politics has narrowed down to the certain category people, which has to be bring to the broader level, and that category of the politics or category of the decision making, category of the development vision and all those things has to be broader with thought process for the every individual, because it is going to impact to everyone. Very small pool of people are thinking about the large number of peoples, where the large number of peoples have diverted their mind to some other issues, and the small pool people of people taking such decisions which is completely sometime is not in the favor of the development of state or people.
Right.
So I think, yes, our focus is getting diverted, and everyone should focus on the development in terms of the real development, not on the basic of language or religion or all those things.
That is such a great point, because we definitely should not divert our attention from development and completely focus on that aspect. Your answer mentioned something that's extremely crucial, and I want to ask you something on that, which is education. So there are a lot of educated people around us, and these people end up thinking that there is no place for us in politics. We can't be politically active because of many aspects. Only people with connections, only people who have power, only they have place in politics. So I know you very closely. You are very, very educated, sir. You have been an engineer, you did your engineering, you had a business for the longest time, and a very successful one. Despite of all this academic and educational achievements that you managed to have in your life, sir, I want to ask you what inspired to get you into politics, because as I said, there is this misconception that us educated people, we can't really get into politics. So what inspired you to do that, and do you have a message for any such people who have such beliefs?
Yeah, as I mentioned you, that the development is a larger pool of people. Development has gone to the smaller pool of people, where there's some category of the people, even they do not know about, or they have the limited vision. So therefore, I am expecting the educated people having the professionalism, having the expert knowledge, they should come in the politics. Of course, as I mentioned you before, the politics is a very different category. Doing the job or doing the business is more simpler than doing the politics, which I learned in my smaller period of 3 years in the politics.
Okay.
So in fact, I am in politics, as you mentioned, what inspired you to come in politics. I am in politics not for the politics, but I am here for the giving the broader way or larger platform for my social activities. I am active in social activities since last so many years. You know about it. And to give the larger platform to that, I entered in the politics only for the social activities. Okay, if I get some opportunities in the politics to get on the bigger role, of course, I would like to prove myself, because I expect other educated people also to come in politics, and they show their strength and take the development on the different benchmarks. See, basically, difference, if you ask me, what is the other category or other streamlines and the politics, is that in other streams, like if you are in job, you have the specific profile to work. If you are in business, you have your core competency and your own strategy to do the business. But in politics, this is not. In politics, you have to handle the very different kind of people, and nature has created very, very unique mindsets. You will not, you cannot match one to others. And politicians has to handle every mindset. That is a big challenge.
Right.
There is no any certain guidelines or rules or regulations or terms saying that, okay, if you do such thing, you will be succeeded in politics. No. Every individual has to handle with their own things and all, which is the challenge. Most of the other people, educated, non-educated, whatever, they are keeping away themselves from the politics, because that challenge is the real things which needs more inner skills, core skills to handle the man. See, you can handle machine, you can handle material, everything with your own. They do not reply, but man is going to the react, reply.
Especially a nation with so much diversity in culture, religion, and languages.
Yeah. So it's a challenging, but again, I am repeating and requesting, educated people should come in politics for their own benefits, their own state benefits, their own country benefits.
Thank you so much, sir, for reflecting light upon this topic. And as you said, the development of this country will require the educated people to take part in our politics. Taking part in politics just doesn't mean being in power. The Constitution of India is so beautifully designed because it is by the people, of the people, and for the people. So, not just being in power, but giving votes, being an active voter, and voicing our opinions, telling to the authorities where we lack, what we should do. That is also another important aspect. So, do you have anything to put light on the voting statistics of our country right now?
Yeah, it is observed that most of the time you will find the less percentage of voting in the area is a high income group or highly educated locality where you will find the less percentage of voting because they are disappointed. But their disappointment they are showing wrongly, what I feel. Their strength, their knowledge, their concerns, their potentials, they should come and express by doing the voting or participating in the politics. But other way, these people are keeping themselves to the not to vote, which is, I think, it needs large improvement in this. All educated people or people who really have the potential or think about it, they should vote and they should actively participate in the politics, which is very much essential.
That's a very great answer, and your answer just reminded me of something because my nani herself is 86 years old. She's not that educated, sir, but especially the youth of this country is more educated than her. But according to the statistics, it's them who don't end up voting. But my nani has proudly voted for all the elections.
Great.
And she has taken birth in pre-independence era. She took birth in 1940. So basically, we can say that she has voted for most of the elections of our country. So this is a cue for all of us to participate actively in politics and bring about an all-around development, not just for our state, but for our country and nation altogether. Sir, I have another set of questions for you. What do you think and what do you expect the change to be in the politics, the nature of politics in our country right now? What do you think should change? What do you think we should modify, and what do you think we should take forward in order to progress in our country?
See, I don't expect something rocket science or larger change in our political systems. Every individual knows about the things and they are having the strength, core competency in their own areas. But on the earth, now the world is coming the closer. If you compare our politics and the developed countries' politics or other developed nations which they shows their strength, I will give the example of Singapore. It's a very small island. Or if I give some example of the European countries or America, or their politics is really focused on the people. But our politics is focused on very different things. Our politics is focused on some language, religions, very less on development. And these politicians, or I will not blame any individual, I am not criticizing here the political field or politicians, but is grown up or developed the politics in India in such a manner that they, as soon as they come to the power, they think that they are the now decision makers or they are some rulers. So there is the same, what if you ask me what the change in politics required, that is a common understanding, and what freeness is required with the people. There is a large gap. If you see, the common people are hesitating to go to the bureaucrats or police station or the law system or to our politicians and all, because they feel that if we go closer to them, maybe we will get harm or what. Means not is a physical harm I am talking about. How they will take it, what to do that. So that gap has to get reduced. That atmosphere should be friendly. You know that in foreign countries, developed countries and all, prime ministers you will find on the bicycles and all those things. But here we have the different culture and altogether different politics. So I feel that free politics or people participation in the decision makings and with the politicians, or their thought process and gap between them has to be closed and it should be very open.
Right. So the people in power should be humble. They should take care of what the commoners have to say and their opinions. And the commoners should also not hesitate to voice their opinions to the people in power. That's the only way we can bridge the gap and go forward in this country. Thank you so much, sir, for clarifying so many misconceptions. I have one last question for you, which is finally, what is your overall vision for the development and politics in this country?
Yeah, see, I am not such a big politician. Let me clarify you. Just recently, 3 years back, I joined political party earlier, and still, even though I am in one of the major good political party, still my focus is on the larger, on the social activities only. If you have seen whatever the programs I am conducting in our area, is rather more politicalized or politicized. I am going in the people, for the people, I am doing some activities, and my focus is that, one thing. Second thing, if I get the opportunity, then definitely, I would just, as I mentioned, I would like to participate, or I would like to do actively something where the gap of this politics and common man is getting reduced, so that people participation will improve and automatically development will come in progress. So is my vision on that angle. And even in my another interview also I mentioned, see, I'm political means I'm not going to on the state level or national level. I'm thinking about my politics. I'm looking about and my small prabhag or zone only. So in that zone now the redevelopment issues are there, or some I will not focus myself only on the some water meter or some small issues, but getting people along with me for the larger prospect, larger development, mind, people, health, education, employment, the youth empowerment.
Right.
So like such issues I would like to handle in my whatever the small region if I have in me. And I am in power or I am not in power, I will continue doing so. I will try to do whatever possible from my side. See, power gives better result and faster result. If we are not in power, you have to get along with the people with the power and get the things implemented. It gets sometimes delays, nothing else. So what earlier also when I was in politics, I was doing all kind of the social activities where I have to approach all those people and get the thing done. Which sometimes because of their inefficiency, I was not getting the result. I used to feel something like that, why it is not happening. So if I have something with my own power, then I will try to execute this to larger extent, and my focus will be on all aspects. Women security, youth empowerment, senior citizens, all requirements, the health, education. I have big thing in my mind about the education, schools upgradation. Even I am the Rotary member and we have taken the projects on the schools upgradation also. So schools should be treated as a more important than the temple. Temple we have respect and always we should have to maintain that, no any second thought on that. But sometimes schools you will find that there is no fund. But mandirs are having lot of FDs. Okay, I am not against that FDs, but focus should be on the school upgradation, health issues, youth empowerment, employment. People are educated around to give them some opportunities, and then we'll see how we can progress on that. If you give opportunity to all aspects, development comes automatically. If you restrict something or see, earlier youth was not having the opportunity and therefore we were thinking about that there is no skill or potential available here. Therefore upgradation of skill was the major focus area was there. Now you will find a lot of engineers are there and we are ruling. In IT we are ruling in the world. If you see the even US and all Cyber Valley or wherever, you will find we are rocking. So opportunity, empowerment, education, health, these kind of issues we have to focus instead of this water, meter and all. Of course, that is also the primary things. But we have to rise up from that. That's the only, and that change, I'm sure I can bring that.
That was such a great confidence and a very apt answer. As you very rightly mentioned, sir, we, the people of India, should actively participate, and it is people like you who will take care of the sector of the zone. Once the zone is achieved, we will go to the district, state, and finally a good and a developed country. So your answer was so beautiful, and I thank you for this interview. Thank you so much for sparing time for us. For such conversations, please subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you, SHIVBANDHAN.